One night, I was at home in the apartment building talking to my flatmate about the rundown deserted house on the main drag into town. It had been there for many years and the council hadn't done anything with it. My flatmate knew which house I was talking about, but he didn't know the situation on the house. I told him that I wanted to go have a look at it, but he warned me that homeless people live in there and that the house is unstable and unsafe. He told me not to go inside. I then asked him if he wanted to come with me, but he said no way. He said I should go during the day. You don't know who is hanging around there at night. I thought, fair call. So I decided to go there during the day, but on my own. The next morning, I decided to go for a drive out to the house. I kind of wanted someone to come with me, but everyone was busy at that point of the day, either working or doing something else. I got to the house and parked along the side of the road, just up from it. I didn't understand why I hadn't thought about doing this sooner. I mean, I've had tons of adventures, and it really wasn't far from my parents' house either. I walked up the driveway, and there was obviously no one there. It was up away from the main road, so it kind of was secluded. It was a massive 2-story house, and it was really run down. It took about 5 minutes to walk around the place. I really wanted to go inside, but I didn't know if I could get inside because 2 of the doors were locked or bolted shut. There were 3 doors, 2 out the front and 1 out the back. I had 1 more door to check, and what do you know? It opened. It was the back door. Should I go in or not? I walked inside the door. The house looked bare. There wasn't much furniture at all, and the paint was peeling off the walls. It was just in a state of disrepair. I decided not to go upstairs just in case someone was up there and I needed to make a quick escape. I did see a hallway, so I ventured down it. All of a sudden, I started to feel cold, like freezing cold. I looked around me and didn't see anything but empty and messy rooms. But then, I came to a room which looked like a bedroom. It looked like someone had been living in there. There was a queen-size bed and side table, at least. I felt like I needed to leave, because I felt like I was in someone's home. But something was drawing me further up the hallway, so I kept going. I reached the end of the hallway, and there was a massive room. And then, to my horror, there was a man and a woman laying on the floor, with empty needles all around them. This really freaked me out. The woman looked up at me and quietly said, "Hi," then turned her head back to how it was, like she was half dead. I quickly turned and left the room. Power walked up the hallway, but then I couldn't find where I came inside from. It's like I walked into a different part of the house without realizing it. All of a sudden, I heard voices coming from upstairs. They sounded muffled, and I couldn't work out what they were saying. There were 2 sets of stairs in the house. I must have been at the other set of stairs now. I needed to get out of there, but where the hell was the back door? I walked back into another room. Yeah, I remember this room. And then I seen the back door. As I went for the door, it got cold again, and then the door slammed shut. What the hell was going on? Luckily, I could reopen it, and I ran out the door. I ran around the front of the house, and then slowly walked down the driveway, as I didn't want to draw any attention to anyone on the main road. I got in my car, and I left. I had to tell someone what I had just witnessed. I called 000 for an ambulance and the police, just in case those 2 people were overdosing on heroin or something. I never heard any follow-up on the house and what had happened there, but I told my flatmate when he got home from work. He wasn't really surprised, but the door slamming and the feeling cold sensation kind of spooked him out. I'm not 100% sure if the house is still there today. I wouldn't think so, to be fair.